Hey, Ma.
Hi,
How are you?
I am good.
We're gonna
How are you?
I'm good. We're gonna look at one of your old photo albums today.
Oh, what's it? I don't remember which one it is.
It says "Pictures taken in Canada."
Oh,
Can you see that on the screen?
I can see it.
We have it on the screen. It's kind of hard to see.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, that's the. You want me to talk?
Yeah.
That's the summer that my mother and I went to Canada. It was the first summer after my dad had passed away. He passed away in November. This was in July. And I'm sitting there. Let me see it. That was called Les Chutes, the falls in Charny. And that was my cousin Gerard. He was older than I was. And that was at the neighbor's house where they had a tennis court at the same time. That was all taken that after. Oh, this is, on the left is ma tante Céline.
I'm sorry.
In the middle is my cousin Anita. On the right is my mother. In front, oh my goodness, this is André, the guy that I have on Skype.
Oh, really?
And this was his little sister, Suzanne, I think. Yeah. So c'est ma cousine Thérèse. At that time, all those people were single, and so was I.
That's not Teresa, right?
It's the same name as Teresa Sidney, but her mother was Céline, ma tante Céline.
I think it's the same picture on the front, right?
Yeah, we said those, huh? So c'est Gaëtan.
Do you know who that is?
Gaëtan was the youngest of the Brunswick.
The place surrounding the falls. At the Charny Falls.
Yeah, in French, the chute. You see the chute in the back, the falls?
I see the falls,
That's La Rivière Chaudière. That's the name of the river. Chaudière. Oh,
looks like you're climbing.
Somebody's climbing.
Yeah.
Rolande is still living. She's about 10 years older than I am, and she's still in Charny. André, the first one on the left is Rolande. She came to my mother's funeral. André, which is Anita's son, Jeannette and Gerard. That must be 46, yeah. Rolande, she's really a nice person. That's still in the same place. Jeannette, Gerard, Gaëtan, and André. Well, André is the only one living. Oh, that's Gaëtan. She's climbing somewhere. Coming down the slope. Yeah, she's coming down. So she was climbing, but she's climbing down. Oh, at Pont Québec. C'est Jeannette, Cécile La Montagne, and my mom, my mother. Your Mémé Lapointe.
Yeah. Hard to do with one hand.
That's at Quebec, I guess. It's me, Cécile. I always wore saddle shoes all the time. I wore saddle shoes.
So who was the last one?
The last one.
You want to see the picture?
Oh.
Somebody in uniform, looks like.
Oh, that was a friend of Cecile. Her last name was Desbiens, Yolande Desbiens.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that was a place they went swimming. It was called Pont Garneau, which was just below the Pont Quebec.
So who are these people?
That's Jeannette, Thérèse Bolduc, Julienne Lamontagne. They're all two of my cousins. All those are the two youngest cousins. They're just the two that are younger than I am. Madeleine puis Huguette Lamontagne.
Who are that? Who's that again?
Madeleine and Huguette Lamontagne. They live in Charny. We did not attend that wedding. There were pictures sent to us. It was uncle and aunt with newlyweds. Ça, c'était de Mars. Paul de Mars got married. Paul's mother, the one on the left, is my tante Rose, my mother's sister. She had a glass eye.
Everybody's happy.
And what's on the left down there? Who were that's the wedding, and the girl on the right is Madeleine de Mars, who is sister to the groom. Paul de Mars, that was his sister Madeleine. He had a sister Hélène also.
You put in a little caption that says, "What did you say?" Because I guess she's looking at him like she.
Oh.
You see that?
Yeah. That was the two sisters with the bride. Madeleine, the one on the left is Hélène puis Madeleine.
My three little cousins.
They were not that little. I was the little one. Ça, c'est Paul Marie avec ses enfants. Paul Marie is André's dad. And André is the one on the right. The one on the right is André, Claude, puis Suzanne. Avec Paul Marie.
He's got his hands full. Three young kids.
Yeah. So that's a mother. That's Anito. With Claude. Claude, who is now a priest.
Is that the priest that went to the beach with us?
Yeah.
Oh, which one?
The one on the left. The little one coming towards the camera.
That one there?
Yeah.
My dirty finger. It says, "We're in the army now."
Who's that? Polymil?
Don't remember who
I
that is?
think he's Marcel. Oh, Marcel is Damas. His two sisters that I just mentioned, he's the youngest.
They're the Demers brothers, right?
Yeah. Oh, Polymil is that's the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Polymil is the ice.
Yeah, Mrs. Who's that?
Omer, that's a tennis court, I think. Yeah, that's where they used to play. Ça, c'est Roland. She's still living on this day. Gaëtan, Jeannette, Thérèse, puis André. André was visiting Charny at that time. They lived in Toronto, I think, Ontario. I'm not sure where they lived. It's Gaëtan puis Jeannette.
It says dreaming question mark. What were you dreaming about?
I don't know. That's where they use the tennis court over there. Oh, who are those little ones?
It says
From Toronto. Oh, ça c'est les mariés. Suzanne I don't know the one on the left, but there's Suzanne, Claude, and André Marié. I don't know who the one on the left is. Must be, it could be a relative on his father's side. This is Gaëtan. Roland, Jeannette, puis Thérèse. Roland, puis Thérèse Bolduc. Jeannette, Cécile Lamontagne, puis Yolande Desbiens.
So the park across the Quebec Bridge.
My mother and her three sisters. My mother's the one on the left. The one in the middle is Alexino, the one on the right, Rose. And the one standing is Albertine. She was the youngest of the family. 1946, yeah. And that's all six of them. Alexino, Marie, my mother, Jeannette, and Rose, ma tante Albertine, puis ma tante Célino. Bolduc. So the first one is Albertine. I can't remember the last name right now. Lapointe, Morin, Demers, La Montagne, puis Bolduc.
There's one missing. It says Happy Group. Must have fell out. It says the cousins.
So they all got together because the company from Berlin, New Hampshire was there, so they had a little get together. Those are all the girls, the cousins, all cousins.
So all your mother's sisters' children?
Exactly.
Wow, a lot of family. And then some of the grandkids, I guess?
They're all cousins. Yeah, so the one in front, Claude, he's a priest, he belongs to the one on the right and back there.
Look at that face.
Ça, c'est Claude Marie.
When was the last time you looked at these pictures?
My goodness, I have no idea when the last time I looked at those pictures.
Probably 30 years ago, because I never saw them when I was growing up. Somebody doesn't want their picture taken.
Yeah, that was all taken way before.
This is up in Canada?
Yeah, 1946. My father died, so that's why we went.
It must have been cold there. Can you see who that is?
It's kind of. My mother's on the right.
It says the Carmen Bridge.
My mother's on the right. I don't know who's on the left. Julienne puis Jeannette.
And you're in the back there, huh? Who's it?
Julienne La Montagne, La Pointe. Oh, Pont Garneau. That's the name of the place. Pont Garneau. They tell me that's all torn down, all changed. It's all different there now.
This might be the one that fell out before.
Oh, yeah. My mother and her 5 sisters. Those are the cousins. Oh, yeah, Demouse. I can't remember her name. Not Demouse, the one on the left.
So, Bert, whose house is that?
Bertine.
Bert's.
Paul Gallo, I guess. I don't know. They're all in bathing suits. Going swimming.
Somebody's dressed up.
So, yeah, that's ma tante Rose puis Madeleine. Madeleine Demers, her daughter. 1941, wow. I don't know who took the pictures.
Yeah.
Julienne La Montagne. Her married name is Couture. On the bridge. My mother loved that bridge. One time my mother climbed the bridge.
Like the side of it? Like all the way up?
Yeah, she was young and she was brave. And
So did she live there when she was young?
She lived in Shawnee, which is not, it's not that far from the Point Quebec.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
When did she move to Berlin?
I don't know, in the 20s, early 20s, I guess.
Was she with her parents then, or?
No, I don't know if it was an arrangement that she was going to marry my father, who was a widower, with a child.
Which was you?
No.
No, that was Moose, sorry.
My brother Moose.
Yeah. Okay. So she moved down, you think she moved down just to marry?
I don't know exactly if she moved down to Teresa's parents were living. That's how she went to visit her brother and his.
Teresa Sivney?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. No.
Louise's mother?
Teresa wasn't born. I don't know. It sounds older than my mother.
Such nice smiles.
Yeah, everybody was happy that summer. March? Oh, that's today. But I didn't write the date of the pictures.
Not on these particular ones.
Well, it was summer 46.
Yeah. So.
Anito puis Suzanne. Oh, what is that? Chaplain coming of the Trappist. Oh my goodness, yes. My Aunt Rose lived in Saint-Rémy, and nuns, the order of Trappistine, made and sold chocolate. The best chocolate ever. And my Aunt Rose liked it, and she brought us there.
There's your date, August 14th, 1946.
Oh, we stopped in Richmond. Apparently, Roland was coming back to Berlin with us, I guess. And that's on La Pointe side. My tante Cecile, her husband was Arthur La Pointe, my father's brother.
So
they had a lovely house.
Which one is it? Who was that?
My tante Cecile. So
that's you on the left, right?
Yeah, my tante Cecile La Pointe. Her husband was Arthur La Pointe.
And then your mother, and then who's on the right?
Roland Bolduc from Charny. I guess she was coming to spend some time in Berlin with us, I guess. That's Roland. In Berlin, see the YMCA in back? That's all torn down. And Notre Dame Ray up on the hill where Norman and I went to high school.
Which one's Notre Dame?
It's hard to see. I think if you back up a little bit more, we can. It's the one right over the YMCA.
Which one's the YMCA?
Well, the one
right next to her head there?
Yes. My brother spent his life.
So that's the YMCA?
Yeah.
And then the Notre Dame is...
And the mill and the Brown Company was in the right, in the background, all gone now.
Now in Berlin.
And that's on Hillsborough Street. Roland puis Jeannette.
In front of the house.
With my saddle shoes. I always wore saddle shoes. And that's Roland. We were going to the camp, apparently.
Which camp?
We had a camp on the hill.
Is that the camp?
Yeah, that's the camp.
The one you were telling me about on Skype? That you used to walk to?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That was a nice railing there.
Huh.
That's Roland. That's Roland. What's that one? Who's that one? Gaetan.
This one here?
This is Roland. And the other one is Gaetan. She must have come too. Roland.
That's Gaetan.
Huh?
Right there?
Yeah.
That's
Gaetan. She was the youngest of the Bolduc.
Yeah, that. Huh. And you don't know exactly where that camp was, right? Because you used to walk to it from your house.
Yeah.
But you were little. Well, I guess you weren't that little then.
No. After my father passed away, we didn't go. It was his he was interested in the camp. That was his fun place. You know, you used to go there.
Yeah. So who's that?
Gaetan, Jeannette. Penny's in Berlin. Gaetan is standing in front of the post office, which is across the street from Penny's. Penny were all gone, all torn down. Gaetan, my mother, and me. Yeah.
Says you're not too tall, Emma.
Yeah. She was short. Oh, there comes Jeannette. She joined the group. Wherever I was, Jean was. She's on the left, me and Gaetan in Moose Brook. You went there, Bill.
Yeah. Been there a few times. We took our kids there.
And this was still in Moose Brook. There was Jean Bedford, Gaetan, Jeannette.
And who's the boy?
Who's the boy? One of Jean, Francis. Oh my God.
Is that the one you had your picture taken just?
Last week,
Wow.
last month, yeah.
That's funny.
He was a little boy. Now he's a big man. The two Canadian cousins, Gaetan, I guess they weren't ready to